What's up, you guys? So, in case you have not heard, Steven DJ Twitch Boss was found in a hotel room today after taking his own life. Most of us know Twitch from his job as Ellen Degeneres DJ on her hit talk show Ellen, but other people close to him know him as a father, a husband, a friend, and a family member, and his passing is devastating to the people he knew and to fans whom he brought so much happiness and joy through music and through dancing. So in this video, we're going to celebrate his life, which was a life well lived. Twitch was born September 29, 1982, and his full name is Stephen Laurel Boss. In 2000, he graduated from Lee High School in Montgomery, Alabama, and he then studied dance performance at Southern Union State Community College in Wadley, Alabama, and at Chapman University. Twitch would go on to become a dancer, choreographer, actor, television producer, and television personality. And he met his future wife, Allison Holder, on the TV competition show So You Think You Can Dance. They didn't originally compete against one another on the same season, but when they returned during an all-star season, they had a chance to connect. Allison initially appeared on season 2 of So You Think You Can Dance, which aired during the summer of 2006. And her and Twitch eventually met during another season, the All-Star season, when one of their fellow contestants threw a party and they both attended that party. According to reports from their interviews, Twitch says that he didn't say a word to Allison throughout season 7 of So You Think You Can Dance, that All-Star season. But Allison said that she was feeling him right away. She was feeling Twitch, and she admitted in a joint interview that she thought he was, quote, the cutest guy ever. And she said she dropped hints, but Twitch was completely oblivious to it. That changed during the premiere of Step Up 3D, according to the interviews they've done. Allison noticed Twitch on the red carpet and thought he looked hot. And at that moment, instead of ignoring each other, they actually greeted each other, and Allison said she got flustered right away, and later they danced together, and that's when they hit it off. Allison said in an interview, "I finally made my move, and he asked me for my number. But unfortunately, he didn't actually call her when he asked her for her number." So she said she got his number and texted him with praise over the movie and the premiere. In 2013, Twitch decided to propose to Allison. After they booked a commercial for Microsoft together, he used that setting to ask Allison to marry him, and he flew in her parents to surprise her, as well as her daughter Wesley, who was born from another relationship.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna try to get through this. Something that's always stood out to me. That came from a conversation that myself and one of my best friends were having about life, accomplishments, and things of that nature. And he had said that the greatest accomplishment in his life was finding that one person to spend the rest of his life with. And at the time, I didn't realize it. I was about work and things. And I really, really understand what he means now. Because out of all the places I've been, all the things I've done, you're easily my greatest inspiration. And I would be honored if I could spend the rest of my life with you. So, Allison Holder, will you marry me?
Yes.
They then said their I do's in December of 2013 at the California Vineyard owned by the So You Think You Can Dance executive producer and judge Nigel Lithgow. Twitch just recently reposted their wedding photos in celebration of their 9th wedding anniversary. You can see in the photos how happy they were, and you see in the caption Twitch said, "Happy anniversary, my love, at Allison Holker, #9 years." And the comments, they were filled with happy anniversary comments, but you can see now the broken hearts in the comments. A lot of broken hearts. Jason Lee said, rest easy. Other people are saying sorry for your loss. Oh, so many broken hearts in the comments. And it's so sad how much this family is dealing with right now. Allison and Twitch welcomed their son Maddox in 2016 and daughter Zaya in 2019. And in addition, Twitch adopted Allison's first daughter after their 2013 wedding. And it's so sad that Twitch leaves behind such young children. Wesley, the oldest daughter that he adopted, is just 14. The middle child, Maddox, is just 6. And their youngest child, Zaya is just 3 years old. Twitch and his wife Allison often work together, and they recently signed on with Dick's Sporting Goods as the first long-term ambassadors of its family athleisure brand, DSG by Twitch by Allison. And the collab features men's and women's looks from matching sweat sets to mix and match hoodies, joggers, beanie hats, and a percentage of all the sales benefits Dick's Sporting Goods Foundation Sports Matter program, which helps fund youth sports organizations in need across the country. So hopefully y'all will support Twitch's athleisure line in honor of his life. Twitch said this about the fashion line. Quote, I think a lot of the style and the inspiration came from our lives. What were we already kind of wearing? What were we leaning towards putting on every day? I think that the pandemic introduced more access to athleisure wear and being more comfortable just rocking out on the daily. And Allison and I stay on the move. So whatever we have on has to be able to move with us. And we wanted to keep that in mind for whatever it was that we were building. So you see, he talks about building, but at the same time, you never know what people are going through as far as their mental health. One day they might be talking about building something, and the next day they may be thinking about transitioning. Twitch posted this on November 15th. It's reminders from life from an account called Commanding Life. And it says, you are always attracting the support and resources needed to complete your life vision. Trust that the universe is working behind the scenes to move you closer to the fulfillment of your dreams. Don't give up. Keep going. You have what it takes to succeed. You're not far from what you desire. It will manifest soon. Get ready to receive more than you can imagine. Twitch posted that on November 14th, which was slightly less than a month ago as of today. And today, TMZ reports, law enforcement tell TMZ that Stephen's wife, Allison Holker, ran into an LAPD station Tuesday, and she was frantic because she said that Stephen had left home without his car, which was not like him at all. And TMZ was told that a short time later, around 11:15 a.m. on Tuesday, paramedics got a call for a medical emergency at an LA hotel, and they found Twitch there, and he had already transitioned, apparently from a self-inflicted injury. Allison Holker has released a statement about her husband Twitch's passing. She said Stephen lit up every room he stepped into. He valued family, friends, and community above all else, and leading with love and light was everything to him. He was the backbone of our family, the best husband and father, and an inspiration to his fans. To say he left a legacy would be an understatement, and his positive impact will continue to be felt. I am certain there won't be a day that goes by that we won't honor his memory. And again, like I said, his life was a life well lived. He did good. And I want to close this video by just letting you guys know or reminding you that if you're in the US and you have thoughts that you need to talk to someone about, you can dial 988 from the US and speak with a trained counselor. Or if you prefer to text rather than talk on the phone, you can text BRAVE to 741-741 and a trained counselor will text you back. Leave a comment and share your favorite memory of Twitch. As always, thanks for watching.